Welcome back to Cars of Sweden Live, and today we have for you a 2019 Porsche Cayenne. So let's go round this bad boy. And check out what this 2019 Porsche is all about. So yeah, I've got a key on me somewhere. It's keyless, so let's jump in. Shut the door, foot on the brake, and as usual, let's start the baby. Okay, that's what it looks like on the dials, and let's have a look and see what this big lovely touchscreen looks like. So, as always, you sit nice and low in these deep Porsche sporty seats. Really lovely place to be. Nice bits of leather all on the dash here. Real soft leather here as well. You know, you won't be able to see that on the pictures that you're looking at, but believe me, this is nice and soft. Really high quality stuff we're dealing with here. Right, we've got that Porsche piano black colour in here, as usual. Take a look at this though. Look at the control panel here. This is so lovely. It's all touchscreen here, as you can see. Everything, and you get this kind of little. It's kind of clicky, but it's a real nice feel to it here. Steptronic gearbox, beautiful, fast reacting gearbox in all the Porsches, the new ones in that case. And as you can see here, everything is touch here. Everything is touch. And also here on the screen as well. You can see just when you get close to it, it kind of comes to life as well. It kind of senses you that you're in the area. If we look around here and see what this car comes with here, it's got this little ashtray, I believe, here. Yeah, if we look down there, it's quite deep down there. This bit obviously comes out, so you can, whatever you decide to put in there, you can get it out anyway. 2 cup holders and a nice little cigarette lighter there. Under here, this is quite nice. You've got USB 1 and 2 connections there. Also, you have a car charging port there as well, so wireless charging that is as well, so that's really handy. And also here, you know, you can move that forward or back, so if you've got a drink on the go, you don't have to decide whether you drink or you have an armrest, so it's well thought out there. Loads of headroom in the back and loads of leg room there as well. This is a proper family car. Looking under the bonnet, it's a 2.9 litre V6 engine here. This is not the diesel, this is the petrol engine. Loads of power, like I said before, 441 brake horsepower on this baby. If we look in the boot of the car, like I said, this is a Cayenne, it's an SUV, so we've got loads and loads of space here as well. And as always, looking at the steering wheel in this car, you've got to love the Porsche steering wheel. Oh, let's get this a bit straight. All the connectivity here you would expect for scrolling through menus and stuff like that. Also paddle shifters as well. So if you want to go into manual mode, these work really nicely. What a steering wheel. Almost feels like you're playing one of those computer games, this steering wheel. So,
you got me in a pling plong car.
This is a lot more than a pling plong car, mate. This is a 2019 Porsche Cayenne S. Okay. And I put it in the drive there. Take that little fella off there.
Where's the handbrake? Is this the handbrake?
There's the handbrake there, look.
Is that a button?
Yeah, it's that button there.
Is that for people that can't drive?
There's 2 handbrakes on it. There's one there and one there.
Oh.
Don't start complaining, mate. Seriously.
There's no handbrake. There's these things you're supposed to hold on to.
Look at this 360-degree
What's that, a camera?
braking system. Yeah.
Because you can't do that.
Look at this,
And
mate.
you can't use these.
I can see all around. Look, that's in front of us, and we're going back.
Yeah.
You can't do that in your 1950s, mate. I'm telling you. Look at this. Look at the steering wheel. All right, this is a family SUV. Yeah. Get the whole family there. Look at the room in the back now. Leg room, headroom. Look at the roof, panoramic, all the way back, mate. Tilt and slide and all that malarkey as well.
Yeah.
This is the 2020s, mate.
2020s. Get me back to the 1970s. No handbrake, 2 buttons, all the bling blong.
It's not all about handbrake turns, mate. I'm telling you. You know, sometimes it's a bit, you know.
What does one of these cost? Like new? Million?
It's around $1 million, but you know, you can see where your money's gone, though, can't you? Look at this. It's all touchscreen, mate. Look. So you push your seat button there, the seat warming button there. Yeah.
Where's that?
Seat heater button. It's right there. Look.
That.
Push that. Did you feel that?
What, the button?
Yeah, it's kind of clicky though, isn't it? You know, you wouldn't expect that from the touchscreen, though, would you? Look.
I'm having a hard time to be sold by this one.
So we're in a 50 zone at the moment, yeah. Cruising along. Just enjoy your environment right now, because
there's just too many buttons, too many lights.
But we're living in a touchscreen era. Did you see the screen there as well? Look, just as my hand approached the screen, it sort of said, it suggested what I wanted to do. Now it's done it now, so you have to wait for it to go back. It knows that I'm close to it, so it said, okay, maybe you want to do one of these things. But that's the kind of assistant. It's like having a butler in your car, modern day butler.
No, you mean the modern day cars are basically built for people that can't drive.
You think so?
No, but I mean, it's just, I mean, I could put an iPad in a 911 from 1970, and then I've got everything, and I've got a handbrake, and I can sound it, and I can hear the engine.
Yeah, but this is an SUV.
And it's stylish.
I mean, this is not a sports car, is it? But
it's a SUV. I don't understand the concept of a SUV.
But if you want it, because if it's the best of both worlds, it's got to be.
You're not getting a positive.
It's the best of both worlds.
Positive reviews. That's the best of both worlds.
Exactly. I mean,
as we pass the school, that's all the families want to drive is a SUV.
Because, like I said, you get that comfort, you get the space, and you have 441 brake horsepower at your disposal at any time, any given time.
Yeah.
This is a great place to be. I love it. I mean, look at the steering wheel. You wouldn't expect this to be in a big SUV, would you? It's a sporty steering wheel. Look, it's got paddle shifters and everything, you know. Best of both worlds, mate. This is what I think. Where you sit nice and low as well. This is not your.
Is it electric?
The seats?
No, the car.
No.
Just okay. Let's give this a blast. It's got some power. I have to agree with Gary. It is quite nice to drive. But don't tell him. But it's not a Porsche. It sounds like a Porsche, it goes like a Porsche, but it's a little bit too much technique in this car for an older one. But yeah, I could get used to one of these if I remember how to change gear.
Well, the kind of 911s that you're talking about, this will give it a run for its money. Let's face it, yeah? It would actually eat it to bits.
Comparing a new car and an old car is totally different. I mean, an old car's got charm. This has got no charm. It's not a charming car. It's a utility car. I think, isn't it?
Right, a very high-end one.
Yeah, it's a high-end car. I like the car now. I've driven it.
Yeah.
Would I buy one? the thing is, when you drive one of these cars compared to an old car, I mean, this car's reliable. It's got everything you need and far too much that you don't need. I mean, it's nice, but I don't get any feeling with these cars. There's no feeling.
Right.
It's the same as my wife's BMW. That's a nice car, everything, but it's so much pling plong. I go nuts. I mean, when I drive an old car, the only thing I look at is out the window at the road. Never looking at anything else, because there's anything else to look at apart from the fuel gauge. Put the window down, have your arm out, and go for it. This is like pling plong ding dong, and oof. Don't you get ever stressed with driving these new cars?
I don't know. I get stressed with the old ones actually, with the clutch right up here, so my knee is out the window before I can change gear. That stresses me out a little bit, to be honest. Yeah.
That's like the charm of these old things. They're charming.
Well, maybe I need to do a bit of yoga before I start taking on these 1950s things, you know. But
I mean, there's never a chance that anybody's going to ever look under the bonnet, are they? I mean, what are you going to do with this car? You can't do anything.
well, it's reliability though. You don't really need to look under there. Just keep your services up, and you know you're good for 100,000, mate.
All right, I'm really looking forward to my free lunch now, Gary. You got me to drive one of these things that I'm not so interested in, but I give you your dues. I can understand why people buy them.
A deal's a deal, mate. Like I said,
I
you
can't
know.
understand why people would buy them for 1.2 million, but still, I can understand.
I think you look really good in there, mate. Seriously, you know. I think you should really consider. I think it suits you, mate.
Get me back to a flat 6 with an oil or two. All right, mate. That's my review.
All right, so there you have it. You know,
What can I say?
review from me, review from Shaun.
Buy a 1970s Porsche. That's my opinion.
But if you are interested in this car, as usual, this car is for sale, and the all the information is in the description of the video as usual. So hope you enjoyed today's show with me and Shaun and the Porsche. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you've got this far in the video, and we'll see you all again next week for some more Cars of Sweden live.